When should you use white balance and when should you use color grading? Well, let's have a look at my base image here. If we go up to our basic, we can change our white balance from cooler to warmer. I've got a few images where I've done this before. I have got my normal image, I've got a warmer image, and I also have a cooler image. Now these were all adjusted with white balance. However, what happens if we choose to use the color grading panel instead? Let's go back to my basic image. Let's go to the white balance. Now let's go to color grade. It's a little bit subtler. Normal, color grade. Let's do again, but for the cool image. We have our normal and we have our color grade, which is a little bit on the blue side. If you want to have a theme in your Instagram that's a little bit cooler, this image may now fit your theme. However, when we went to white balance, it started playing with all of our skin tones as well. The warmer one, I do admit it actually does look pretty good. However, this isn't always the case. Here I see that maybe the shadows are a little bit too blue, and I'd probably adjust my color grading a little bit to stop my shadows being blue and bring them to be a little bit warmer, bring my saturation down, and maybe park it just around there and drop the luminance a little bit. Now, really quickly, I have had control over my shadows and where I want to add color, whereas with your white balance, you're really adjusting the whole image. So I would recommend, if you can, set your white balance, set the image, get your colors dialed in, and then start playing around with the warmth or the coolness of the image with your color grading if your white balance is doing this sort of stuff to your image, where your skin tones are just becoming so pink. We could possibly pull this back and make it a little bit more green and maybe not make it so blue. For me, this just doesn't work. But for a city environment, like a photo at night, perhaps reducing down that white balance is actually going to do the trick. What do you like? Do you prefer color grading? Do you prefer white balance? Let me know in the comments and we'll figure out who likes what.